Hello, my name is Ervin Stutzman. I'm Executive Director for Mennonite Church USA, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to join my voice with many others who are speaking up for immigrants in our country. My own ancestors were immigrants, and I know from reading their history that they felt like foreigners in a strange land. Some years ago, I was moderator for Mennonite Church USA, and our denomination adopted a statement on immigration. And if you haven't seen that statement, I'd encourage you to go to the Mennonite Church USA website, and you can find it there. As I read the Bible, I'm just impressed by the way it speaks of God's covenant love for foreigners and for orphans and for widows. And since I grew up in the home of a widow, I'm particularly aware and grateful for the love that people showed to our family. My mother is a widow, and we as children without a father. And I believe that God wants us to extend that same covenant love to the foreigners that are among us. In fact, these foreigners, some of them are vital members of churches of Mennonite Church USA. My wife Bonnie and I have traveled in foreign countries, and we've also lived in a foreign country, and we've hosted guests from foreign countries for up to a year. And we just believe that the ministry of hospitality is a very important thing. We've benefited from it, and we've been able to show that to others as well. In 2000, our congregation, Parkview Mennonite Church, and a number of other congregations in Harrisonburg, Virginia, joined together to form a new organization called the New Bridges Immigrant Resource Center. And this is a nonprofit organization that brings together immigrants with connections with the native born. And I work together with the Resource Center as Dean of Eastern Mennonite Seminary to sponsor a local chapter of IBA, that's the Instituto Biblico Anabatista, or the Anabaptist Bible Institute. And this Bible Institute offers courses for local Hispanic leaders, gives them some theological training. And since I was studying Spanish myself, I took a couple of these courses and enjoyed being tutored by a former student of mine, Marvin Lorenzana. And I also helped to start a program called Bridge Builders, which is an outreach to students. It gives them a scholarship and an opportunity to work in both English and Spanish, to give them theological training so that they can translate in both directions. And I also had opportunity then to work with some of these same people to help start an Hispanic church in our area here and form an association to support it and to provide theological training for the leaders. So I encourage you in your own community, in your own congregation, to reach out to the foreigners among you. And if your experience is like mine, I'm sure you'll receive as much hospitality and love as you can give.